All right, guys, I'm back. So Ohio State absolutely destroys Indiana, 56 to 14. An amazing game. So a lot of great things coming out in this game. Some concerning things that in this game too. You know, the injury bug once again came up in this game. But there was a lot of great things. But first off, I want to start with Cam Bab. What an amazing story! What an amazing story! Coming with had four ACL tears and a broken leg. Just couldn't get on the field. The last time he played was in 2016 when he was a junior, and I was happy for him when he got that touchdown. I was pleading for the Buckeyes to throw the ball to him when they got in Indiana's territory, and it was amazing. I was clapping for him. It was amazing, and it showed that their teammates had a lot of respect. Had a lot of respect for him. So I wanna say congratulations to Cam Bab. What a great story. What a great kid. What a great leader he's supposedly he is. I mean, be a lot. I mean, it showed. I mean, it showed you they kind of. I mean, their teammate. I mean, kind of showed you how good of a leader he is because his teammates were so happy for him. So, just a great thing for him. So let's get started. Obviously Ohio State just dominates Indiana. They run the ball on them, 340 yards. Mine had like 100, I think 147 yards in the second half, but he leaves with the ankle injury. He ended up. So what I've heard that he's gonna be okay. I think it might be a high ankle sprain, but I mean, he was amazing. We showed that we can run the ball, and honestly, we left. No, we left. I think we left a few points on the table. This could have been even more worse, but I was impressed anyways. I've been defending this team. I know a lot of Ohio State fans, they've been saying that we're not tough. Well, the negative ones, we're not tough. We still have a lot of issues. But I thought a lot of it was with execution. Some of it was the stubborn play calling. But we ran downhill. We caught a lot more downhill plays, more gap schemes. And again, I'm not some X's and O's type of person, but we ran a lot more downhill. Dallin Hayden was great once again, and I'm really excited what we're gonna see from him next year. It's gonna be insane next year. We could potentially have like 3 or 4 running backs that are starting quality right now. Because Dallin Hayden on pretty much any other program, most programs, he could be starting right now. He could be starting right now. That's how I think how good he is, how effective he is. So CJ Shaw was excellent again. 5 touchdowns over 300 yards. Had some had some overthrows, missed some throws. Kind of threw in traffic. I know a lot of I know some a lot of Ohio State fans. He's been locking in on Marvin Harrison a little bit too much. But here's the thing, right? With that, I think he's not as confident with the other receivers as with Marvin Harrison. I think the other receivers have been struggling a little bit, and they do need to step up. That's something we really need them to do, especially against Michigan. But I think CJ Stroud he's becoming that championship player. He's becoming that championship player. He's running now, lowering his shoulder. Again, he's not. I know a lot of people they're kind of criticizing him with his running, but I think he's doing he's doing what it takes now to be a championship level player, and he's taking that next step. I know he kind of it was kind of a wonky game with him. He was still excellent, but it was still wonky. But we still have yet to see the best of him. I think we're gonna see it in the Michigan game coming up. So I'm still extremely confident in him. And so again, all right. So the offensive line, they showed up. They showed up. They showed up the past 3 weeks. They showed up. We had a late scratch and Dewan Jones got hurt. I think he had a lower body injury. Josh Fire comes in. He plays excellent. We ran the ball very, very well. Again, we kind of had trouble with the short yardage. We had a few plays. I feel like sometimes we need to like do a play action. And I know he was talking how Ryan Day was talking about how he's kind of stubborn on that. I get what Ryan Day's trying to do. I know a lot of people they're kind of irritated with him. They had that run. They tried to run it with Mitch Rossi on a 4th-and-1 play, and they didn't get it. And I understand what Ryan Day's trying to do. He hears it, right? He hears the criticism, especially last year. We weren't tough, so I know he wants to run it down the defensive throat. He wants to be like that. He wants to be that type of team. He wants to be a power run team. He wants to overpower teams, but but sometimes that's not really what we are. So, but again, I think he understands that, and I think we're gonna do a lot more play action out of those 4th-and-1, 4th-and plays when the defense is loading the box. So I'm not totally worried about that. So let's talk about the defense. The defense was absolutely suffocating. They were great once again. I thought Lathan Ransom played outstanding. He was a defense player of the game. I think he had 9 tackles. He had 2 sacks. I know he had a half of a sack, but those two sacks were majority. They were his. They were his. I'm sorry. He had 2 sacks. He also had a punt block. He was all over the place. Once again, also Jack Sawyer. I'm so excited for him. Is he? Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Do you think Jack Sawyer is popping? Because that's gonna be insane. If he can start popping and getting to the quarterback even more, that's gonna be insane. That's another addition to this Buckeye defense. That's another addition. And again, this defense is insane. And here's the thing: I don't think Michigan's gonna be able to run it down our throats. I don't see it. We're gonna talk about that in the other video, but this defense is getting even better. It's getting even better. I heard we're only I think Jim Noel said we're only 20%. The defense is only like 20% or something like that. It's insane. Cam Brown was excellent in this game. He gave up that touchdown. He was in great position. Maybe he could have located the ball a little bit more and fight for that, but I'm not going to hold him to that. But he was excellent. He's looking for the ball now, so that's a great thing. So I still want to see him in a Maryland game because I know they have good receivers too. So hopefully, but again, he's been playing great. Who else? Who else? Steel Chambers was great. I know I'm missing someone else, but once again, it was a great thing. And let me talk about this whole team, right? This team, I've been saying this, right? I've been saying this, but I'm gonna say it right now. When this team is healthy and when we play our best, I generally think we are the best team in the country. When we are at our best, this team is clicking at the right moments. I believe that. This team is clicking at the right time, right? This team is clicking right now. This team is really, I think it's really coming together. I think this is gonna be a scary team coming into coming into the game on November 26th. So I'm excited. I know I'm missing something else. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. This team is. Let me know what you think about this team down in the comments below. All right, guys, I'm out. Peace.